The village was quiet, but the silence was heavy. It wasn't the peace of happiness, it was the silence of fear. People lived their lives with their heads down, pretending not to see the happening around them. A young boy named Ayan lived in this village. He was kind-hearted and sensitive, unlike most people who had learned to ignore pain to survive. Every day, on his way to school, Ayan passed by an old shed at the edge of the village. From inside, he often heard cries, soft at first, then louder, filled with pain. One day, curiosity and concern pushed him closer. What he saw froze his heart. Inside the shed were weak animals and poor laborers, beaten and mistreated by a powerful landlord. The animals were starving, and the workers were treated worse than slaves. The landlord believed power gave him the right to crush the weak. Dan ran home, shaken. He told his father everything. His father's face turned pale. "Son," he said softly, "this is not our fight. Stay quiet if you want to live safely." "But Baba," Ayan replied with tears in his eyes, "if we stay quiet, aren't we also guilty?" His father had no answer. Days passed, but Ayan couldn't forget those cries. Every scream echoed in his heart. He stopped sleeping properly. One night, he decided that silence was no longer an option. The next morning, Ayan gathered courage and went to the village elders. Some turned him away, others warned him. "Don't invite trouble," they said. Power always wins, but Ayan believed something stronger than power: truth. With trembling hands, he recorded evidence of and sent it to a nearby town where journalists and activists lived. Days later, the silence broke. Voices arrived, cameras arrived. Authorities arrived. The landlord shouted, threatened, and tried to escape, but the truth had already spread like fire. The workers were freed, the animals were rescued. For the first time, the shed felt lighter, as if it could breathe again. The villagers watched in shock. The same people who once stayed silent now whispered, "One boy did what we couldn't." Ayan stood quietly, tears rolling down his cheeks, not of fear, but of relief. That day, the village learned a powerful lesson. Survives in silence but collapses in the face of courage. One voice is enough. One heart is enough. Because humanity does not begin with strength, it begins with standing up for what is right.